Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Welcome back to Review Sesh. If you've been here before, I really appreciate you coming back to visit me. And if you haven't been here before, give me just one moment. Let me tell you a little bit about who I am and what I do. My name's Mike, and what I do here is I review federally legal hemp products and devices. So it doesn't really matter whether it's a consumable product of any kind or whether it's a functional device of any type. We're going to be looking at all of that stuff here on this channel. I really do hope you enjoy the content that I'm making for you. So, guys, I am actually in the middle of filming Concentrate Week, and I'm getting an itch. I have to film a flower review. So today we're filming a flower review. Um, can't stand it. This one's coming from ShopHelloMary, and it's one that I'm really excited about. But before we get into the actual review, I want to go ahead and reiterate to everybody what it is that I do here on my channel. Alright, so as you guys know on my channel here, what I do is I review federally legal hemp products and devices. And a lot of these products have THCa in the name. And if you guys aren't really sure what THCa is, no worries. I'm here to educate you a little bit about it. THCa stands for tetrahydrocannabinolic acid, and it's the naturally occurring compound found on all hemp plants everywhere. More or less, it's the precursor to THC. In and of itself, though, guys, THCA is not psychoactive. You can't just go out and eat a piece of a hemp plant and get any sort of elevated effects. It doesn't really work like that. First has to undergo a process called decarboxylation. And decarboxylation may sound like a fancy chemistry word, and it is, but it's really simple principle. Decarboxylation literally just stands for applying heat. So it doesn't really matter whether it's, environmental heat, the heat of the sun, it's just a hot day outside, or if we apply a little bit of artificial heat, like we're known to do with a little bit of flame or an electronic heat source, like what I like to use, that decarboxylates that THCA molecule and it drops the A right off the end of that molecule chain and it leaves you with good old-fashioned THC. So guys, THCA, for all intents and purposes, is THC, at least in as much as it's the THC that everybody that's ever come before us has always been speaking about when they've been speaking about THC. They've been speaking about the naturally occurring compound found on all hemp plants everywhere. All right. So, and since 2018 in the federal farm bill, we can get all of these things to our doors. We don't really have to worry about going out at odd times of night, meeting strange people, getting involved with things that we don't want to get involved in, just to be able to get products like these. And when you get your products, you're going to be getting one of these. This is a pretty generic copy. This is just a notice to law enforcement and the Postal Service. And it's really just a declaration of what comes in this package. So on here it has the applicable sections of the 2018 Farm Bill. And hold on to these, guys. When you're getting these, you're getting from someplace that's legitimate. All right? Really do hold on to these. There's no reason to get rid of them at the moment for the foreseeable future, in any case. So just put those aside, stack them in a filing cabinet or something, along with any COAs, certificates of analysis, and stuff like that. So, with that out of the way, and without further ado, we're going to be checking out a strain that I've been really excited at looking at since I heard about it some time ago. We're going to be looking at Bolo Runtz. Really excited about this one. So I'm going to give it an open, and I'm going to give it a smell, and I do expect a lot, a lot of some fruity gas, candy gas sort of stuff. Ooh, and on the nose, that is quite strong on the nose, guys. This is 14 grams of their Bolo Runtz Smalls, and yeah, on the nose, that is quite strong. Very gassy on the nose. Um, almost sour smelling, almost. And that's what we got there, guys. These are Smalls. Some of them are, fairly small, but that doesn't bother me at all because I gotta break it up anyway, right? Really, really nice looking buds. Very good density. Very good density. I can tell they're keefy, and it does have a bit of stick to it still. That is a very good sign. All right, guys, bear with me. I'm gonna get some good shots of these. I'm gonna do my best to get some really good shots. I think I'm gonna like what I see under the microscope, and hopefully you guys will too. So hang tight. We'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back, and I've got some good shots of this Bolo Runtz from ShopHelloMary. You guys will notice as we get through, I did get 14 or 15 shots, I want to say. You'll notice as we get through that I'm going to continue to be taking the final shots, are going to continue to be on the grind. I'm going to get start getting some good shots of the flour after it's been ground up, but still under the microscope. So hopefully give you guys a little bit of a better indication of what we're looking at. And this is fairly keefy, though it is holding on to quite a bit of its keef. I will say it's holding on to it. It's some fairly tacky bud. It still does have some stick to it, and I really do like that. So we're going to be trying this as usual with the crossing thermal twist, and we are still using the Weed Box November box piece. It is one of my favorite pieces. Very nice, light, small, very petite piece, and it's very, very, very friendly for pulling dry. And these days, I really do prefer hitting my vape through a dry piece. Just the flavor seems to be a lot better, in my opinion. So, as I'm looking on Mary right now, this is a cross of Runtz Lemon Cherry Gelato and Gelato 33 S1. So it's going to be heavy on the gelato, heavy on the fruit gas, and I'm expecting to have some maybe sweet, sour, candy gassiness. But we'll see. This is my first try of Bolo Runtz. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's gas on the inhale, and even more on the exhale, and it's definitely gelato heavy. Very gelato heavy. It's very fruity, very sweet. Heavy, heavy on the gas. Very nice. That is really nice. I like that a lot. Um, First time I heard about this strain actually was a buddy of mine, T Money at High Substance. He tried Bolo Runts, and he was just raving about the Bolo Runts, and I can see why. This it's heavy on gelato, very heavy on the gelato, but it's got a ton of gas to it, a ton of gas. Really nice, and I'd say it's probably fairly potent. It's an indica dominant hybrid, and it's creeping. It's not a in your face hitter. It is a bit of a creeper for me. But out of curiosity, I'm gonna go ahead and check the COA on this. Okay, yeah, it is a higher THCa percentage by dry weight. So you're looking at 26.31% THCA. That's fairly high with your total cannabinoids of 26.92, um, which is that that's pretty high up there. Um, yeah. Not a whole lot of anything else in there. A little bit of CBGA, but not really much to speak of. It's a very uh, direct, very potent strain. Now, if you guys have been watching me for any amount of time, you know I'm kind of hit and miss with lemon cherry gelato, which is one of the strains in this cross. Um, but I gotta say, this really, really nice. I do have some lemon cherry gelato I'm gonna be trying out soon. Not that I don't like lemon cherry gelato, it just is so hard for me to find one that hits, the way I expect it to, to have the flavor profile and everything that I expect and have the nose and everything. It's just one of those strains that just kind of is a little bit elusive for me. You know what I mean? But this having LCG in it, very, very good. And I can actually, pick out the lemon cherry gelato, which is kind of surprising for me, to be honest. I can tell it's there. You do have a bit of that sour lemon hit, um, and it's definitely there. But it melds well, so well with the gas that yeah, it's really interesting. I would say the description on ShopHelloMary is right on there, right on the nose. Punch of gassiness with notes of candy and fruit. Really, really nice. Mm. Flavors are starting to change a little bit of caramelization. Um, the sweet gas is kind of being replaced by more earthy nuttiness, which is kind of what I would expect this far into a bowl. It's really, really nice. Really nice. And there are all sorts of terpenes to be sampled in this strain, I would say. Um, yeah, really nice. I'm getting just such a crazy variety of flavors the further I go through it. And it sticks on the palate pretty well too, I gotta say, guys. It does stick on the palate. Hmm. Very good creeper. Very good. It's hitting pretty well now. I gotta say, guys, I am highly impressed with the Bolo Runtz. Let me say this is my first time trying Bolo Runtz, though I have been wanting to try this strain for some time, since a lot of my friends here on YouTube and on Discord have been just raving about it for a while now. Um, I gotta say I can see why. It does have what it claims to have. It's that sweet candy gas. Um, very potent, very potent, though it is going to creep a little bit, or at least it does for me. Right now, it's pretty well set in. I'm I'm feeling the effects very, very strongly right now. And being indica dominant, this is one of those. It's going to help with, your anxiety, your stress, depression, perhaps, just a little bit agitated. This is gonna help calm it down a little bit, even it out. And Yeah, it's I would say this would be a really really good option for like an all day vape. For me, this is it's got a even enough flavor profile and palate on my palate to where I feel like I could vape this more or less all day, a little at a time, and wouldn't be too wouldn't be too much. And being an indica dominant hybrid, it's probably a better option than straight indica or straight sativa. So I'm fairly high strung anyway, so anything indica dominant helps me a lot. Mm, very good, very tasty. Vape's very clean, nice and toasty. Nothing combusted. Very, very good. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have enjoyed my little video review of Bolo Runtz from ShopHelloMary. Really, I'm quite surprised. I really enjoy this. Might be uh, recommending this to a couple of people that I know will like this. I don't believe they've tried it yet, but Bolo Runtz is going to be the one for them, I feel like. Um, so, guys, I think I scratched that itch to make a little flower review. I'm going to be getting back to my week of concentrate reviews. Really trying to get through them. I do have an awful lot, coming for you guys daily as I make these videos. As I'm clearing one thing off my plate, two more things take its place, and I'm really gonna start to probably pick up the pace. You're gonna start seeing videos more regularly, rather than every other day is still gonna be my normal schedule. But I believe I'm gonna be dropping in some additional ones here and there. Um, in the off days, just to try to kind of catch up a little bit. I do want to get to a certain point before the new year, so that I can really launch the new year in the right way. So, still got a few things to clear off my plate before that. But I hope you guys stick with me, and I hope you guys continue to watch, and I hope you're enjoying my content. As always, if you can, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all of that great stuff. That really does help. Keep that bell icon uh, clicked so you're notified anytime I have new content coming out. And as always, guys, I want you guys to take care of yourselves, take care of your families and your loved ones. And during this holiday season, um, it it does get stressful, guys. I have been very stressed over the past month or two, and it's finally starting to break. My that seasonal depression, that seasonal stress is finally starting to break for me and clear out, and I'm finally starting to get my head back on right. And I hope for any of you guys that suffer or that deal with the seasonal depression and holiday blues and stuff like that. I do hope that um, it's clearing out for you too, and I hope that you get back at it as soon as possible, and you know that but the coming new year we've got a lot of great things to look forward to, guys. I do believe so. Don't know why, but I got this funny feeling. I feel like 2025 is going to be a good year for us. So, with that, guys, I want to leave you at it. And as always, I want you to take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, stay lifted, stay blessed, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.